Grand Rising Kings and Queens. I'm on my lunch break. I just wanted to come real quickly. I had posted a video yesterday. Um, I rewatched it. You could kind of tell I was emotional. Sin of my strength, my love, and my courage. My apologies. You could kind of tell I was a little upset in the video. For me, at the end of the day, you just got to understand relationships require equal give and take. And there's going to be times when the man has to give a little more, and there's going to be times when the woman has to give a little more. Unfortunately, we live in a day and age now where people will let someone fill a temporary void and fuck up something that is way bigger than that. And people get stuck in recency bias. You make a couple of mistakes and they're like, well, you messed up 5 times in a row. And, you know, um, my relationship had ended because I was improperly handling the whole situation. I took way more on my plate than I should have. I didn't communicate how stressed out I really was. I didn't take into mind how stressed out she really was. She didn't take into mind how stressed out I really was. Neither of us knew what the fuck we was going through. We just knew we was going through something and we didn't like it. So communication came to a complete halt. Um, what I would say is, you just got to have people that are willing to forgive, and understand that this was just a temporary thing. Like, not the relationship, the the mistakes were just a temporary thing. And when you've been with somebody for so long, you got to understand, like, there's going to be really good times and there's going to be, unfortunately, really bad times. But when you get through things together and you give people the grace and patience to learn from their mistakes, if we know that everybody is every day still learning themselves, we shouldn't be so harsh on people when, like, you see them trying or you see them kind of struggling, but you like, well, you ain't telling me nothing, like, so just disregard my feelings because you think I'm disregarding yours, and that's not fair. So you just got to also remember the right person is going to love everything you do. For me, I would rather take on more so that the woman in my life can relax a little bit more. I'm not working for the rest of my life. I'm quite literally putting myself in a better position every day to live more comfortably or a little bit better tomorrow. And sometimes that means you have to live under your means. You have to sacrifice going out and having fun as much as you would like to obtain certain things. And for me, I can tangibly see results from the good things that I did from living under my means and making the necessary sacrifices. And unfortunately, my relationship came to an end with all that, and I just got to be okay with, evidently she didn't believe that I was her forever person, and I just got to be okay with that. It is what it is. When people misinterpret your actions, but they really know you and your character, it just is what it is. You just got to let people go do what they want to go do because that's what they feel like they want to go do. And I know I made a mistake. I feel like eventually she's going to know she's making one of the biggest mistakes of her life. And unfortunately, our kids are kind of going to suffer from that because they're never going to see mommy and daddy together again. And that hurts me the most, but it just is what it is. You live, you learn, you grow, and you just got to be patient with people, some more than others. And just don't ever forget, you know, things are going to happen when you've been with somebody for 10, 15 plus years. Like, I had a relationship that no other people could really compare to because ain't nobody been in nothing like that. Nobody's been through all of the tornadoes. Like, we really been through a lot of stuff together, and none of that shit matters to them. So I've accepted it. I'm moving on, and shoot, like I said, good luck in life. I just had to remember, like, what I've really done over the last couple of years. It wasn't all good, but it was way more good than bad. And just got to quit being humble with people. And I am. It's time to start really walking in my light and start letting people know, like, on certain things, I'm unfuckwittable. And they know that. But I don't got nothing to prove to nobody. I'm out here leading by example, and the best thing about it is a lot of people around me see it more than what I do. I can't trip, I can't complain. God is good, one day at a time, one thing at a time. Sending my strength, my love, and my courage. I appreciate you guys. Be safe. Have a great rest of the day.